this kind of just simple issues will come up, and there are many other points for that I kept on slide. We'll walk through that, so that will be more, and it will be more detailed understanding for us. So just to give you brief idea, it's on-premise means everything should be handled by client. Okay, that means they'll have a physical server. They'll have a physical server. They'll have their own team, and they'll take care of everything. Let's just look into the term called as cloud. So what is the meaning of cloud? You know, cloud means it's a cloud where you can see cloud everywhere. Okay, however, you can see cloud everywhere wherever you are standing. So in the same way, wherever you are just trying to connect to the server, there you can find your server. The meaning is, so you can find cloud everywhere, right? You can find cloud everywhere. I'm just general term I'm referring. Okay, just wherever you have cloud will be there. You can see that. In the same way, wherever you are, there you can have your server. Wherever you are, there you can have immediate connectivity with your server. With that concept, we have this cloud concept, cloud term. In case of cloud, what happens is client no need to buy any server infrastructure. In case of on-premise, client should buy the server infrastructure. If you take this approach of cloud deployments and all, client no need to buy any server infrastructure. And other point is client may not no need to take license for the product also. Client no need to take the license for the product. It's a purely use base, like client will use the product and they'll be paying. And when you talk about cloud, just generally how the concept will work. In case of on-premise, we are going to have on-premise server, but in case of cloud, what happens is, so there are many cloud computing companies, but now we are referring Oracle, because Oracle acquired the cloud technology also from the respective vendor. Now we can say Oracle is big cloud computing company. In how cloud computing happens, it's a very simple. Instead of having some physical server, the servers can be created virtually. Okay, in cloud computing, what happens is the servers can be created virtually. If you have a physical server, you may have the physical server in India or US or UK or some other country. But when you say cloud means it's not physical server, we are going to have virtual server. Where virtual server will be residing? It's very simple. The virtual server always will be, it can be resided in internet as a source. So if you have a connectivity to internet, that means you have a connectivity to your server. So if you have a on-premise server in some other country, if you are trying from different country, it may take some time, because okay, the server is residing somewhere and you are residing some other place. You have to connect to the server, you have to send a request to the server, and it has to respond in between. The network should work very properly, very secure manner, right? So for that reason, it takes some time. But in case of cloud, wherever you find internet, you can think there you have your server, because it's not going to be physical, it's going to be virtual server. How the virtual server, if you look at how the what is exactly meaning of virtual server, what Oracle will do is, or as cloud computing company will do is, they'll be having the very big missions. With the help of those big missions, they can create some virtual server environment that they can make available in the internet as source with a more, it's again, we have public cloud and private cloud. That's different things we don't need to understand. So that you can have your server in the internet as a source. However, you can just install some applications. However, you can do some maintenance activities. What you can do with on-premise, almost you can do with the cloud. Okay, again in the cloud, we have a different options that we'll be discussing very detailed level. So simple term, just to understand, between the on-premise and cloud means, if you are going to maintain the enterprise applications within your own server, which is residing in your location, that we call as on-premise. Instead of going with on-premise server, if you are going to deploy, if you are going to maintain your applications in cloud computing technology, where you will have a virtual server as internet as source, there you will be just managing your entire applications directly, will be connecting and will be working on that. If you have that kind of model, that you can call as cloud computing. That's a simple term. So I'll take you through detail points when we talk about cloud, and how these two are two are totally different, and what are the differences. But this level, if anybody has any question, you can just ask me, we'll discuss. but you'll get more understanding maybe in the next slide. So just here, the high level understanding I'm trying to give you here. What is on-premise and what is a cloud? In case of cloud, physical server. In case of on-premise, physical. In case of cloud, no physical server. It will be just virtual. On-premise will be located somewhere. Cloud will be located in internet as a source. Okay. So these are the just simple two terms we are trying to understand. If anybody has any question on this, please. Any questions? There seems to no questions on this. Fine. Okay. So just based on this, I have few slides. Then we'll go more detail. Okay. Fine. So this is what just I given simple presentation. On-premise server means the servers will be residing in your office location, or else you may just go with some data center. We may just somebody may support us to maintain the servers behalf of us. So in case of cloud, okay, the cloud servers will be residing in the internet. See the representation also they are given in cloud only, the real cloud. So that means that's how that much light and that much accessible. Okay, that's how the servers will be available in the cloud environment. Here the representation that what they're trying to say, that will be available in the internet. Okay, so that is a point here. And when you talk about this cloud and on-premise, so these are the differences you can see. When you look at on-premise applications, if you are going to maintain your application on your own server, so what are the challenges we have and what is the practice we have to follow? The first point is upfront capex. You have to invest to buy the server infrastructure. For everything we have to invest. And when we are managing your application on your own server, so you have to take care of upgrades. If Oracle is going to come up with a new upgrade, yes, you should take initiative. If you want to go with that, if you want to upgrade, you have to go with a separate as a project called as upgrade project. And other point is the patching and all, everything should be done by your technical team. Your DBA should do the patching. Another one is you may just you may opt for some data center service and all. In that case, there will be some chances where there will be some, just depending on which data center, what great capabilities they have, how they will be serving. According based on that, there could be some chances where some disasters will come across, and the recovery and all these things will become big headache for the company. And again, they have to pay for data centers and hardware costs, including that recovery. All those points also we have to those will become some kind of challenges when you are dealing with the on-premise. And here they're just mentioning costly customizations, okay, and the maintenance. Okay, here in Fusion also we can do the customizations, but compared to EBS it may not be costly. The reason is the way the customization we do, it's very simple. So that's the reason they mentioned in EBS case costly. Here it's not costly. Okay, that is a simple point. And annual support cost and all. Okay, this is okay, slightly like, okay, in Fusion case also we should have a supporting team, but compared to EBS the support cost will drastically reduce, because when we are working on EBS, what are the issues we'll be getting, or it's related to some programming related, I mean some bugs or other issues, whatever we'll get. When you compare with the Fusion, it's a very less, because that's how they build the application. Now it's very stabilized, not only process wise, in terms of technology wise also very strong. That is the reason for support you don't need to invest too much cost, and you don't need to hire many consultants also. And there are some other points also which you can see, which they are talking about. The client has to take care of their own network security access, and if they are not going to upgrade, sorry. Okay, if this, because a client Oracle released some version, okay, they upgraded again, they release some new version. Immediately they may not go for, since Oracle released new version, because of those. Because it has to be done as a separate activity, so Oracle client may not be ready if they are standing on premise for very latest upgrades. In that case, definitely the business will be missing the application benefits what Oracle is offering in the new versions. So that is the reason these all you can see as a challenges when you are working with the on-premise applications. Now, if you look into this cloud, in case of cloud, if client is going to opt this cloud adoptions, cloud solutions, what Oracle will do is they no need to invest capex. See here, in case of on-premise, client has to buy the server infrastructure. In case of cloud, they no need to buy any server infrastructure, and again they no need to take any license also. It's a very simple rent base. Okay, rent based. Just initially they may take the license for a few users and they'll be using and they'll be paying for product and all. They no need to take license and they no need to have any server infrastructure. And other benefits is Oracle will take care of complete security and whatever here we mentioned, the network security and all these security aspects Oracle will take care of it. And other one is no upgrades. Okay, no upgrades but last functionality available. What is the meaning of no upgrade but the latest functionality is available? What happens is within the cloud we have a different options that will be will go through in the next slide, but here simple point is when you go with these cloud applications, okay, so what happens is you no need to worry about new upgrades and all. When you are using these cloud applications, Oracle will take care of the upgrades. If Oracle is going to come up with a new upgrade, automatically your environment will get upgraded to the latest version. That Oracle will take care of it. You no need to plan and you no need to hire, or you no need to, as a, being a client, they no need to contact some consulting company who can do the upgrade project for them. It's a auto upgrade will takes place. So that is the reason in every new release, whatever comes up from Oracle, the client can enjoy that new features which they are releasing, what are the announcements they are doing, what are the new application they're releasing. If they're really interested for that, they can opt and they can use it. So that's how this Oracle Cloud is will get benefited for the clients. Here, just since here we have some few points. Okay, some upgrades, patching and all. Here, in case of cloud and all, we no need to have any DBA also. Okay, we no need to have any DBA. So the patching and that work also will be done by Oracle only. Okay, and the maintenance will be taken care by Oracle, and some patch application Oracle will do it, and if any new upgrades for the product, that upgrade also Oracle will take care of it. For that there will be some recurring base they will be doing. Okay, sorry. So that's how things will work with the cloud applications if somebody is going to opt cloud. Okay, on-premise, we are very clear on that. I hope just if you have any questions, you can ask me. So when you talk about cloud, with the cloud, these are the benefits. Client no need to buy any server infrastructure. I have some questions, just I'll come to that. Okay, so server infrastructure, they no need to buy. They no need to buy the license also. Just it's all about subscription base, and based on number of users or based on the period. There are different models for subscription. And upgrades, they no need to worry about it, and technical stuff and server maintenance also Oracle will take care of it, because it's reality, it's not a physical server, it's virtual server, where the virtual server can be controlled by their big missions what they have to create and manage everything. That's completely different technology. So these are the points we have to understand when you talk about cloud application. Now, once when you talk about cloud applications, the cloud application, if somebody is going to go with this cloud application or Oracle Fusion Cloud application, it can be finance or HCM or procurement or PPM, whatever. So what are the different options are available? Again, in the cloud, we have a SAS and PaaS and IaaS. These are the different services are available from Oracle. Okay, so nowadays you can see all the clients are going with the cloud only. In some countries you can see everybody more, just it's a very famous the cloud services. Everybody will be opting cloud services now. For our Oracle applications also, we have that service from Oracle. And when you look at cloud means it's all about our server will be taken care by Oracle only. Here when you talk about Oracle application, they'll take care of it. It's a virtual server and it will be ready to access from anywhere. Its user experience will be really good. and there won't be any delay in the server response or many other advantages we have, just as we discussed just now. In case of cloud auto upgrade and everything, Oracle will take care of it. So to understand these three terms bit detail level, just let me switch to this uh, sheet here. The first point is SAS. So basically SAS stands for software as a service. Okay, SAS means software as a service. Here in this case, what happens is, so whatever just now we discussed, the cloud benefits all are applicable for this. But in SAS, so when you go with the SAS model, you are going with the cloud option. Within that, you are opting SAS model. In SAS model, what happens is, so yes, Oracle will take care of the entire server maintenance and applications. You don't need to take license and all. So and the auto upgrades takes place. Everything is possible. Only the disadvantage is the SAS is you cannot do any customizations. Okay, no customizations. Here, when you say no customization, just I'm referring only the functions related. So in SAS model, yes, you can customize the reports and all, but here reports customization we are not taking into the core customizations. Here customization generally refers some functionality. In SAS model, what you can do, if you go with the SAS model, you can, let me just go through some, I'm getting some questions from participants. I have some question from Rakesh. When customer has to go with Oracle for cloud services, then what is the scope of the other companies to get Fusion projects? See, I'll come to that. See, Oracle client will go with, see, the question from Rakesh is, if customer is ready to go with the, ready to opt these cloud services, then what is the scope of other companies to get the Fusion project? What about consulting companies? Yes, if customer is, instead of going with on-premise, they are going with the cloud, but consultants always require to do the implementation as well as support. The task always will remain. Just technology, just we are talking about technology, they are going with some latest technology where they can easily, they can manage their applications. That's all. But the work will remain, just the consultants only has to do the implementation, and they have to support. I'm not saying Oracle will do the implementation, Oracle only will be providing the support. So now how the things are working in case of EBS, the same way that you can see when you're working with the Fusion. Okay, but there won't be any issue with that, whatever the points you mentioned. And second point here is, does SAS model allow to integrate with third-party applications? Yes, it will allow, it will accept. With any model, it can be SAS or PaaS or IaaS, it will allow. I'll take you through that. I'm coming to that point also. Okay, the simple point is, if your client is going with the SaaS model, they can enjoy all the benefits whatever Oracle offering, whatever we discussed just now as what client can get when they go with the SaaS model. All are applicable in the SaaS model. Only the point is no customizations. No customization means here only functionality. The forms they cannot develop. Here, of course, ADF pages we have, web pages, everything. So that cannot be possible in the SaaS model. Apart from that, yes, customizations, integrations are possible. Third-party application integrations are possible in SaaS model. And other thing is they can develop new reports also. That is also possible. That we are not taking as a part of customization. It's not product related. It's just a kind of enhancement reports. So these are possible in the SaaS model. If client is going with the SaaS model, auto upgrade is possible because we are not going to touch, we are not going to change some standard functionality. That is the reason it is easy for Oracle simply to run some kind of process where the environment will get converted into latest version. So that's all about SaaS model. When you talk about PaaS model, I think I have some question from someone. So to integrate with third-party applications, custom interfaces are required. How can overcome this SaaS model? See, so for many existing applications with EBS and other Oracle products, there are inbuilt integrators Oracle is providing. And when you talk about these customizations, sorry, when you talk about these customizations, we don't do this kind of integration related customizations whatever the approach we follow in EBS, it's totally different, which can be driven through middleware. Okay, so there is a SOA, service oriented architecture. Through that we can do. So there are very simplified different methods we have, which are very simple to pull the data, push the data from Fusion applications. If you want to pull the data into Fusion application from some third party, yes, you can do so simple practice. Sorry. In our course, I just included that also. I'll be covering how the integrations can be done. I mean, I'll be giving the overview. I'll make you understand how to do that, because we cannot do that integrations in this environment. We need Oracle support also to do all those things. So I'll take you through that. I'll give you the complete understanding on that point. Okay, we'll do that. Yep. We have other question. Can you see all questions here, since we are listening to answers as well as things? Okay. Questions you cannot see in this tool. I'm just repeating anyway. The questions I'm repeating. What the guys are asking, I'm repeating. I'm just reading that question and I'm answering, so that it will be, I hope everyone can get that. So now I'll be focusing. Yeah, as you said, like I'll be highlighting the question first, then I'll talk about it. Now, instead of sending privately and all, no, publicly questions cannot be posted in this. I am not setting any restriction. That's how this tool works. Okay, fine. Anyway, I'll be reading those questions. Any questions from any participant? I'll be reading the question first, then I'll be answering, so that everyone can have a better understanding what the answer is related to each question. Okay, done. So now we'll talk about SAS model. Okay, fine. So when you talk about SAS is nothing but platform as a service. Okay, platform as a service. In this case, what happens is Oracle will provide you the platform, certain tools where you will be allowed to do the customization for existing applications. Okay, here customizations are possible. So in case of SAS, no customizations. In case of PaaS, compared to that, customizations are possible. So Oracle will allow you, because they'll give you some access to specific tools where you can do the customizations, and you can deploy the same in their environment. But the disadvantage is PaaS is, if Oracle will come up with a new release, so auto upgrade is not possible. You have to go with the upgradation as a separate activity that you have to request Oracle for. That the Oracle will be charging for that. That's how it works, because you are changing the standard application. You are coming up with some new functionalities. You are building some new business process flows or particular functionality you are developing, that you are taking into your standard process. So that is the reason each and every customization what you do, Oracle cannot understand. Accordingly, they cannot build their system to upgrade your customized environment. So if any client is opting PaaS model, platform as a service, Oracle will give the platform where they can do the customizations. But in this case, auto upgrade is not possible. Rest of all are applicable. So that is the point. I have one question from someone, Satya. Okay, the question is, can you define customization that is supported by Oracle out of RISE reports as possible? And yes, see, everything. You take anything, anything. See, when you say RISE component, reports, interfaces, conversions, extensions, workflows, and all. So somebody just, Satya is asking, okay, can you define customization that is supported by Fusion? So here Satya is talking about, he's asking the question, the customizations he given RISE. Okay, that means, like, I mean, so it's all about everything. You can reports. Yes, reports can be customized in any environment, irrespective of it is SAS or PaaS, allowed. So in SAS case, reports, yes, you can do customization. And other one is interfaces. Interfaces, yes, you can build new interface in any environment. It can be SAS or PaaS, yes. Another one is conversions. Yeah, conversion, definitely that provision should be there for any environment. So conversions are possible in SAS or PaaS. And other one is extensions. The extensions, yes, that really we are taking as a customizations. You are extending, it's related to application functionality that comes under customization. You are extending reporting what are the reports you existed. Reporting related functionality you are extending means that doesn't comes in the customizations as per Fusion. Okay, here that extension always should related to here functions, business process related. So that is allowed only in the pass model. You are extending existing functionality or you are coming up with a new functionality that can be handled through customization, where you have to develop new functions, that comes under customization, that can be done through only pass model. And extensions, yes, extensions the same. And workflows, yes, here also you can have your own workflows and all, that is possible. Okay, so I hope I answered your question. And question from Maruti: can we say that we got infra with OS? What exactly infra means? Infrastructure with the OS operating system? What exactly, Maruti? I didn't get your question.
I mean to say is it with infrastructure with operating system?
Yeah. That will be yes. That point also I'm going to have in the next slide. I'll be explaining. Yeah, definitely that also will be covered exactly. I'll be see here just for high level understanding. I'm just mentioning these points. I have one slide which will talk about very detailed level what exactly that infrastructure will provide and the operating system will be providing, who can manage it. Those points also we have in the next slide. I'll come to that. Fine. So that's all about it. Between these, what is the difference? Here no customization, here customizations are possible. Here no customization, that means it's kind of very sub base product usage and all. In that case, auto upgrades are possible. In case of pass model, auto upgrades are possible. If you look at the very big clients where their business process is always definitely as per their business process, application should be customized. If you take big clients, definitely the big clients will go with the pass model. Okay, the third one is IaaS. IaaS stands for, here we have that point, infrastructure as a service. Sorry. Okay, infrastructure as a service. When you talk about infrastructure as service, so Oracle will give the privileges. If any client is going with a IaaS, here they can do the customizations. Apart from the customizations, they'll get some access to database and they can look after some security aspects also. They'll have a control. So even everything will be handled by Oracle. They'll give the option for them where they can just manage with this, along with the customization, database and security, that also they can take care of it. So this is all just the possibilities or options we have with the different models. Nowadays you can see most of the clients are opting for SaaS only. Okay, most of the clients are opting for SaaS. And when we talk about PaaS, yes, few clients are using, who are very like where their process is mostly just we have to customize and we have to manage it. That kind of clients only they are using. If there are some clients who need very basic customizations and all, those people instead of going with a PaaS, they are opting SaaS only because they can see great advantage with the SaaS. So now just tell me any questions on this, we can discuss. If no questions, I'll run through the slide which elaborate these 3 points very detailed. Based on this discussion, you can ask few questions, or else let's go through the slide, then you can post a few questions on this. Okay. So here, I'll just go through this. So this is what SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS. See here, when you look at SaaS model, the applications, security, application related security and database and operating system, the virtualization and server, storage, networking, data centers, everything will be taken care by Oracle only. The vendor in the sense here, Oracle. Now we are talking about Oracle only. So Oracle will take care of everything this. Okay. In SaaS model, we don't need to just manage anything. Just what we'll do, we'll take subscription. As per our requirement, we'll be setting up system. Once implementation is done, we'll be using, and for rest everything Oracle will be supporting. You are not allowed to just play with the application or security or database or operating systems or anything or servers. So when you talk about PaaS model, you'll have a complete access control on the applications. So rest of security, database, and everything will be taken care by vendor. See here the representation. This all will be taken care by vendor. Only these applications can be managed by you. Being a client, you can have a complete control on the applications. This point says you can do the customizations. So application related all privileges you are going to get, you can do the customizations for respective applications. You may do some customization extensions or anything you can do. And if you look into this image which talks about IaaS, infrastructure as service, here you'll get a options like applications you can manage and security you can manage and database you can manage, where you can increase the size of database and how you have to manage with the database related activities. All you will get you'll get a privileges for all this. Oracle will allow you to just manage by you. One side definitely Oracle by default will take care of everything, but if you are interested, if you have need of doing some kind of changes in that, they'll allow you. Not only database or security application, the three elements you can just notice. The rest will be handled by Oracle. So this is how just we have to understand these. You can call as these are the implementation adoptions or models, service types or services what Oracle offering as a part of cloud services. Okay, these are the three different options we have within the cloud. You can see most of the clients now in the market are running on SaaS model, SaaS base. Any questions you can ask me. I'll just hear one point is if you don't have any background noise, you can ask the question directly. You can unmute and you can ask the question. We can so that would be very easy for us others also to understand what you are asking. Immediately I can answer to that. And if you have some background noise, I request you to post your question. You type your question in the chat window. I'll go through it and I'll be responding to that immediate base. I can see somebody posted something. Okay, Maruti is just asking how the license would change based on models. Yes, this is simple. So it's all about subscription only. It's all about subscription. If you are going with the SaaS, the licensing means the license is simple point. We are not talking about license and all. You don't need to take license. Frankly speaking, you don't need to take license because you are not going to. If you are going with on-premise, this Oracle Fusion applications also can be managed in on-premise. You have to take the license in case you have your on-premise system. You have your own server. Then you want to install Fusion application in your server. You should take the license. Other than that, if you are going with the cloud options, you no need to take the license. You have to take the subscription based on the model which I see somebody's. Please, please, I request you to mute your mic. Fine. Okay. So fine. Here. So based on the model what you are opting in within the cloud, okay, you have to take the subscription. It's not like a license. You don't need to take license. Only in case of on-premise. On-premise, you have to take the license. Seems to somebody's.
Lakshman, I have a question. Lakshman, to continue that, I have one more question.
Please.
Yeah, and when we say like we have a control on the application, means like the control can be installation.
No,
and
no. Yeah. I'm sorry, not installation, because you have access to the applications which are managed by Oracle. The control in the sense I mean to say for existed already installed application, you will get an option of doing some enhancements. I mean to say customizations, functionality related customizations. That's all. Okay. Because when you say cloud, it can be SaaS or PaaS or IaaS. It's all about already it's installed in virtual server by Oracle. That's all. You are not going to do the installations. You don't do anything. Just will be using when you are using. Oh, I can see a lot of noise. I'm just muting. Okay. Better you can post the question because there is a lot of noise we are getting from your side. Please don't mind. So yeah, I can see some question here. One second, let me go through it. Maruti, we just see we are finding a lot of noise, so even I'm not able to understand your questions also. Better you can post in the chat window. So I'll be answering. If there is no noise from your side, anyone can ask me the questions directly by unmuting yourself. And we have one question from Abhiram. Is customized pages available in IAS? See, it's not like customized. As per business requirement, we have to customize. Oracle cannot guess what is our requirement, which is not meeting the standard function. They cannot customize it. There will be option to customize. In PAS or IAS, you will have a option. Oracle will allow you to do the customizations because every and total application is managed by Oracle. They'll give the tools to do the customization. That's the meaning of customizations. In PAS or IAS, being a consultant, you can do the customizations. Other question from Madhu is asking, how is the table structure compared to Oracle EBS? Can we create new custom tables in PAS or IAS? Yes. In case of SAS, since no customizations we do, we cannot do that. But in case of PAS or IAS, yes, we can create the table structures also. Okay, tables we can create. Otherwise, here you are creating application. You are creating application. So if you are creating application where the data has in that application, I'm sorry, not application, some customizations. Say you developed one web page, one function. That function related information it will be stored in the database. Okay, so for that, you can create the custom table that is possible in SAS or IAS. Here but we didn't mention as a, you will get a control on the database. But reality, the database control is nothing but increasing the size or decreasing size, that kind of management. It's not table related. Tables, yes, you can create in this PAS environment or IAS environment. That is possible. So we can do that. A table structure, when you talk about that, that is almost remains same as a EBS. You don't see big changes. But along with that, Oracle introduced other what I can say, other database called as S-based database that we'll be discussing in further points. Okay, so that's all. Madhu, hope you got answer to your question, and I have a few more questions from other guys. Question from Muni. If you go for SAS model, do we get database access? Okay, if you go with the SAS model, you cannot get database access directly. You cannot connect to database. In EBS, we can connect to the database through Toad or some other front-end tools. But in case of SAS, Oracle won't allow you directly to connect database, but there is an environment where you can go and access. There is a environment where when we are preparing the BI reports and all, to prepare the custom reports and all, they're given some panel where you can go and query the data from database, and that option you can use for any database related queries or if you want to analyze something. Okay, reporting space you can use for data queries and all. We don't get any connectivity with the database to different tools. So that is the answer for your question. And any other questions? Okay, done. Fine. Great. So I don't see any further questions. Okay. So that's all about understanding these SAS, PAS, and IAS. Now I will just look into other point. Now just